Hi, my name is Jordan, and I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and this is my journey. The summer before going into my senior year of high school, I got to go on an awesome church trip with our youth group, actually to Panama City. And in that time, I was just kind of, wanting to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. I had a really good idea that the Lord was kind of calling me into the ministry at that point, so that was really cool. But even more than that, He kind of gave me this verse, Matthew 16:24-26. For whoever would save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. And that just really resonated with me, especially in the season that I was in. And He just really used that time to, excite my inside just, for His kingdom purposes and just for going into the harvest and making disciples and just being able to be a light in that way and just use the gifts that He's honestly given me for His kingdom. Right after that trip, it was one extreme to the next, and it was just, I was in Panama City Beach with all this stuff, and then the next week I was literally in Haiti where there's just nothing. And just coming back, my whole idea of worship had changed. It wasn't even about the lights, or it wasn't about the sound. It was simply about just glorifying God. Coming from a church that had a lot of that stuff and then going to Haiti and just seeing you don't need all that stuff, it just really brought in the realization, what it's going to look like in heaven with everyone just on their knees singing, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty." So that is now my new idea of worship and my new image of worship. Our senior trip, we went out to Southern California and Los Angeles, and it was for the first time that I'd been there. And I really just had this overwhelming feeling of just the mission field. I'd been on mission trips. Like I said, I'd been to Haiti, I'd been to Honduras, and I'd been, different places around the United States. And I never really had that feeling in my life. Just an overwhelming feeling of, yes, this is such a mission field, but at the same time, yes, this is where, this could be home. One of the biggest things that brought me to Biola was just the awesome worship program they have here, and being here now that there are students on the campus, and now that I do know the student body and I know the worship culture, it's just been like point A to point B. It's just been like blessing upon blessing, and the Lord really knew what He was doing in that. I feel like He's really answered a lot of my prayers just throughout these last couple months, and just been kind of pouring on other blessings that that I just can now look back and just be so thankful for.